What's up, Gains Masters? Today we're going to be talking about upright rows and why you should maybe look at having an alternative workout to an upright row. Two reasons why to sub it out for another exercise that I'll show you that's just as effective. Reason number one, and this is the biggest reason why, there's internal rotation of the shoulder, which means going this way, and then there's external rotation of the shoulder. Internal rotation, shoulder, external rotation. So when we're doing the rep, right away, we're internally rotated, and the weight is pushing down. So when you have abduction, which is what we get with this exercise, coupled with internal rotation, that can cause impingement of your long head biceps tendon, because your biceps actually crosses the shoulder joint. If you go to a physiotherapist because you're getting pain in the front of your shoulder, they'll do a test, and it's called a Hawkins-Kennedy test. That test is to rule out shoulder impingement, to see if the pain is coming from impingement of the biceps tendon. And the way they do that Hawkins test is they take your arm, they abduct it to 90 degrees, so abduction, 90 degrees of the armpit, and then they apply an internal rotation force. And if it's hurt, that's a positive sign. You're getting positive impingement. So what you're doing with this exercise is essentially you're putting your arm in that position, that internally rotated, abducted position. Over time, when you're doing reps after reps, you're impinging with every rep. Impingement, impingement, impingement. Just like that, because you're abducting and internally rotating at the same time. The humerus has a bump on it, and it pinches the biceps tendon. Because the upright row is a really good shoulder builder. It uses your bicep to get that extra weight up, so you have more weight on your central nervous system. So the upright row is a good workout. You don't want to eliminate it completely, but you want to tweak it a little bit to get that impingement to be a little bit less. So the way you do that is you alter the direction of the pull. Instead of the pull going straight down, maximally internally rotating the shoulder, you get it at an angle. There's a little bit of external rotation going. It's not maximally internally rotated. So it will still cause a little bit of impingement, but at least it's not all the way internally rotated and abducting at the same time. So that's a fix that you could do. And so I said there's two reasons to do this instead of the barbell upright row. That was the first and main reason, because pain isn't necessarily always good. There's good pain, and then there's pain where it's bad pain. We want to get you lifting so that you can do this forever until you're 70 years old. So the other reason to do this is when we're doing shoulders, a proper press is elbow is a little bit in front of your body. You're pressing a little bit out. You could do a press right here, that's okay too. But the proper way, textbook way, is doing it this way. Elbow a little bit ahead of your body. So that's more presses, work out more anterior delt. And whenever you're doing shoulders in general, there's an anterior bias, which means there's a front part bias than a posterior backside bias. So this is a good way to even it out. When you're doing upright row, this is more posterior delt than middle or anterior delt. So this is a way to even out your delt training. Thank you so much for listening to me. I love you all so much. Make sure you subscribe and like my video. It really helps me out. I love you guys. Take care, man. Peace.